I have with me the brand new MG HS 2025, and in this video we will do the test drive. I will give you the feedback on how it's on the road and everything about driving, feelings and information you will find out in this video. I will have a separate video on my channel if you wanna see the full review, interior, exterior, technical data, material quality, everything about the car. Check out the full review. I have also a few other videos in the nighttime, test drive in the night and the lights in the nighttime, so definitely check out to get more information about this MG HS. I have to be honest, I drive it for 2 days now and I already make an idea about how is to drive the car, but I still want to go on a ride with you and give you all the information. Very important if you are in Bucharest, in Romania, and if you want to test drive the car, if you want to buy the car, if you want to see the car, definitely check out Rădăcini group. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice. They will help you with every single question you have, so check them out. Now guys, the version that I have with me is the top of the range version, and it comes with the 1.5 liter petrol engine TGDI, 4 cylinders in line, and automatic transmission. We will talk in a second about that. So it's the most expensive version which you can get. It comes with 19-inch rims, which come standard on all version. You don't have to pay extra for them. This is cool. Also on the rear it comes with brake discs, and on the front ventilated brake discs. Anyway, this is the key, by the way, lock, unlock. More about that I just talked in the other video, in the review video. Now let's go inside the car, guys. Keyless entrance, plus the interior for this car is this beige amazing color, and the good part is that you can choose. You don't have to pay extra. On the top of the range version you get this vegan friendly leather, this leatherette, and you can choose. You want in this beige, beautiful beige, or you want it in black. No matter which color you choose, will be free, so it's included in price, which is fantastic. And I really love this interior. I love the way they insert it on the dashboard, on the doors. Everything look really nice inside the car. It looks premium, it looks really expensive. I really like it. Yeah, more about that, definitely check out the full review. Normal pedals. Here you have electric adjustable seats, which is great. Also I love the seats that they are perforated. They are not ventilated, but they are perforated, and also this leather, it's a little bit softer. And I tell you from the beginning of the video, I love the seats. They are soft, they are nice. It's like you're sitting on an expensive sofa. I really like the feeling of the seats. You have two USB 2, so you have to convert it because the car doesn't have USB-C. This is the start engine button, electric adjustable seats, and also in order to save the seats position, you have to go here to the vehicle, you have to go to the convenience, and here you have free position to save your seats, your position, your favorite position of the seats, because you don't have buttons around here. This here, it's a radar that read your face and it tell you if you're tired. It's like fatigue sensor, so if you're tired, if you're in the nighttime or in the daytime, it will warn you. So this is also cool, if in case you're wondering what is this. I love those screens, 12.3-inch screens. Both of them are really nice place. Probably I wish this screen to be a little bit tilted to the driver. Other than that, it's perfect. Anyway, I like the way they design it. I think it's a new design. It looks lovely, much better than the previous version. Also the vents and the buttons and everything around here, even the center console, the armrest feel incredible, good quality. And also with this piano black, it's incredible. The car comes with electronic handbrake, with auto hold, with downhill assist. This is the parking button. Also you go in reverse, you go up. It comes with 360 degrees camera as standard on this top of the range version, which is fantastic. We will talk about the camera in a second. And also you can change the gears manually if you want to. You go all the way down, and then you go down and then right. And right now you're in sport mode, you put the gearbox in sport, and if you go down and up, you put it in manual. You can see there, and also here plus and minus. Pretty cool. You have a lot of options. And also the gearbox, the automatic gearbox, it's a new gearbox. Before was a dry dual clutch gearbox, now it's a wet dual clutch gearbox, and they improve the gear shifter at low speeds, and it should be much more smoother, much more reliable as well. And this is good. Big mirrors, great visibility. Also here you have great visibility around the car. You have this steering wheel, which is pretty cool. I love this new steering wheel. This is the new trend steering wheel with this design, like flat up, flat down, great grip, fantastic quality, perforated on the side. I really love it. I really like the steering wheel physical button. For cruise control, you activate it from here, and here you can change different information on the cockpit, and also the cockpit can be configured. I show you that in the review video. Definitely check out the review video. Now I want to reset also the consumption to see how much we can get. Here you have some infos and some driving information and driving settings. For example, the steering wheel, you can choose to have it comfort, that means light. Normal, it's a little bit stiffer, and sporty, it's more stiffer, and you can definitely feel those modes, and we will test it all. And then here you have the MG Pilot, from where you activate autopilot. So here it's only adaptive cruise control, and here it's also autopilot and adaptive cruise control. It holds you between the lanes. We will test this as well. The speed warning, you can deactivate it from here. Speed sign recognition, we leave it like that. Forward collision, lane departure assist, and a lot of safety feature. Driving fatigue monitoring, I will leave it on so I can show you how it looks. And also driving distracting monitoring, the same thing, the same sensor, it's there. And other than that, instrument cluster, you can change it from here. You can have only the speed in the middle, you can have the map in the middle, just like that, and you can have the intelligent drive, so that shows you what happened around the car. This is also really cool, and I will try to show you as we drive. And of course you can see the map right here if you want to, but I will leave it like that for a second because I really want to show you something while we are driving. And when I activate this, plus the 360 degrees camera, you can activate it from here. And what I like on 360 degrees camera is that on the side camera, usually on other cars you see only this area on the rear, right, or this area, but here you see also front and rear, so you can see the back of your car and the front of your car. And if you go around small areas or some tight places, you can see very well how it's handling the car. You have the bird eye view here. It's cool. It's cool. The resolution is not the best, but it's really useful, this system. Plus, if you go in drive, guys, if you put it in drive and you turn the signal, look at this. The same as on Tesla, the same as on Kia, the camera will activate it, the side camera. That's cool. I want to give you some technical data and then we will start driving. The price of the car, by the way, on the top of the range version is 29,100 euro with automatic transmission, but the starting price with manual transmission Excite version is 25,600 euro. We have the exclusive is the top of the range version. It will come in a plug-in hybrid soon, but yeah, for the moment it's just configurable on the website, but you cannot take it home, for example. When it comes to technical data, as I said before, it comes with a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4-cylinder Cyl.Inline. It's a front wheel drive system. It's combined with this automatic transmission, dual clutch DCT wet this time. And the total power of the car, 170 horsepower, 275 Newton meters, top speed 195 km per hour, 0 to 109.6 seconds, 173 grams CO2 emission, and the estimated consumption 7.6 liter. We will see in this video what kind of consumption we can get. Comes with independent McPherson suspension on the front and multi-link independent on the rear, and the fuel tank capacity 55 liters. This is all. Let me reset the consumption and we start rolling. Where is it? Here. Press this for a few seconds, reset it, and let's drive it. The car, it's I didn't drive it before. I leave the engine on for a while, but I didn't drive it before, so it's not so warm, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit cold, the engine, so that's something to keep in mind. Let me adjust the seats a little bit better. First impression, right now we are driving on comfort with the steering wheel, and it's incredible good for the city because it's soft. You can go around the corners, around small tight spaces and tight streets without any problem, and I love the way it is. It feels really nice and comfy. So I love that you have this choice when it comes to steering wheel, even though you don't have any other choice to put it in eco, sport, normal or something like that. But I love the fact that it gives you this option to change the steering wheel power, so you can make it a little bit stiffer. But for the city, most of the time I recommend you to leave it on comfort because it's softer, it's nice, it feels great. Now over the bumps, I noticed that the suspension are pretty good. Over the small and medium bumps, it feels very good. Over big bumps, then you start to feel a little bit stiffer. It starts to be a little bit stiffer, but yeah, over small and medium, it's really good, really comfy. And also the good thing is that those seats, because they are a little bit softer, they help a little bit with the comfort. They help over the bumps, you know, so you have that impression that it is crazy comfortable. The windows on the front, they are not double glass, but they are a little bit thicker, and from what I read, they improve also the sound insulation, and I noticed that it's really much better than the previous version, and it's really good. Today we will go also on the highway and we will test this. Pedals feel good quality, smooth and nice, nothing to say about that. Good visibility around the windows, actually huge mirrors, bigger than it should be, I should say. I think they can make it also smaller to improve the aerodynamic on the highway, but in terms of visibility, it's crazy good. Also, it comes with blind spot technology and all kind of safety features. Mandatory and even not mandatory features. Now I want to go here to show you something cool. You can change the view on the screen. You can activate autopilot from here, and then you just choose the speed from here. Let me choose the speed. Here it's around 80, and look at this. In the middle there you can see the lanes, and the car will stay between the lanes, will accelerate, will brake, will keep the distance from the car in front. And I tested yesterday and I noticed that it definitely worked pretty good. It warns you from time to time to put your hands on the steering wheel, but it works pretty good. And you can go higher and lower speed from here. I like that there are physical buttons, it's easy to use, and you can see even the cars around you. It shows you with red when you are too close to them, and also with yellow when are a little bit farther away. It's a really cool view there. I hope you can see it on the camera. Not sure if you can see it pretty clear, but I hope you can see it on the camera. You can see right there. And right now we can go higher because here it's 100. We can go a little bit higher, and from here you can accelerate, and the car is still holding between the lanes. Accelerate. It comes with a camera up here with a radar in front, and I noticed that it's doing a really good job, at least on the highway and where the lanes are visible. It's doing really good, and that for me it's crazy useful. I really like that. Look at this, really nice. Still doing a great job. Now if you switch it to map, you will see the map in the middle, and then you can see on the left side the autopilot information and view. And if you go on the speed theme, you will have only the speed in the middle. On the right, information about consumption, and then on the left side we have the, again, that autopilot view. My favorite is the map. You can also focus and activate only the map to see only the map on the middle, or you can deactivate it from here. You can choose how you like to have that. But for me, you see, please focus on driving. Because of that sensor, it warns you from time to time. And when it comes to driving mode, steering wheel, I will put it on sport mode on the highway, and right now I take control. And why I do that? Because on the highway it's much better the steering wheel to be a little bit harder and not so softer, and it feels like it has better stability. Now regarding the size of the car, now the car, it's bigger than before. It's longer with 4.5 centimeters. It's also wider with 1.4 centimeters, and it's a little bit shorter, so the height, it's 3 centimeters lower. And also the wheelbase, it's 4.5 centimeters wider. That allows you to have bigger space in the car and better stability on the highway. So this is also definitely something that I noticed yesterday. It's much more stable on the highway at high speed. For example, we drive right now 110 kilometers per hour, 100, and it sits so well on the road, man. It starts to be such a good cruiser for long distances. It's fantastic. Let me go now to the map so you can see the way it looks. and we will drive even faster a little bit later on the highway, so we will test that. But in terms of sound insulation at 100 km/h, it's incredible good. They did a very good job with the sound insulation. You barely hear noise from outside, and also even from lower side, even from upside, and even from the engine. As long as you don't push the engine too hard, you won't hear too much noise from outside. Brakes and pedal feel great. It's well configured, and also on the curves, I noticed that it's doing a good job. Now, when it comes to suspension and feeling, I have to tell you that it's set up more to the comfort than to sportiness. This is not a sporty car, at least not this model that we have today. It's more, I think it's 60% to comfort and 40% to sportiness. It's well balanced, the suspensions. You see here, you barely feel those, you don't even feel it. But when it comes to curves and sporty driving, I can say it's a sporty car. It's more comfortable, it's more set up to the comfort to give you that perfect daily driving feeling. So I was really impressed when I drive the car to see how good quality, and there are so many things that feel definitely premium here, and in a price under 30,000, because this car cost 29,100 euros, the most expensive version, plus the color. Only the color you have to pay on this car. And if you get the white color, you don't have to pay for the color. So if you don't get the white color, you get the car under 30,000 euro. An SUV, a family SUV, a lot of space, a lot of technology. I like it. I really like it. And right now you see how smooth it's running. It's running really smooth, the engine. As long as you press the pedal with a lot of conscience, and you press the pedal smooth, and you drive normal like you should drive on the streets in the speed limit, the car is doing fantastic. Look at that car, man, it's amazing. It's oldish. And the Rolls-Royce. We are faster than the Rolls-Royce in the MG. MG come from behind really strong. Now let's drive on the highway speeds. Here are a few bumps over the bridge, but it feels really good. Now 120, guys, it sits so well on the road. The car sits fantastic. It comes with blind spot view technology here, blind spot light there in the corner of the mirror. Yeah, it's great. The car is fantastic on the highway at high speed. It sits so well on the road. Even at 130, now it starts to hear a little bit of wind from outside, especially from the mirrors. I told you, because they are a little bit too big, you hear a little bit of wind from there. But other than that, it's so good. It sits so good. The seats are probably one of the most comfortable car, if not the most comfortable car in this class at those kind of speeds, in this price range. It's really good. It's crazy good. Now soon will come also the plug-in hybrid version, which I can't wait to see it and test it. Now we go also in the city a little bit. It's fantastic, the car. I really like it. Really like it. Really nice feeling. And you can see how smooth, and also the pedals. I like it. The grip on the steering wheel, it's great. The view on the 12.3-inch screen, it's great. It's such a big screen, probably one of the biggest digital cockpit that I saw on the market. It's really big. Now we go on the city to see how it will handle. Now we have consumption until now 7.1 liter, guys. So consumption, it's fine. 7.1 liter for a pure petrol engine with highway speeds, a little bit of mix. It's fine. We didn't get too much traffic probably today because Sunday we wouldn't have too much traffic. We won't have too much traffic, but that it's fine because you can make an idea anyway. Now we are in sport mode and it's not so comfy, the steering wheel, and I already felt that. And if I go back here to driving, go to comfort, because in the city it's much more easier to drive in comfort mode. You can also switch the brightness here if you want to make it less brighter or brighter. You can also switch the map to see it in dark mode or in day mode, depend how you want to have it. You can go into the menu and you can play with those and switch them, depend how you want to have the screens. You go here to the setting and you can link this like that. You can put it on auto, and then you can put it also on dark mode, so you can have the cockpit and the multimedia in dark mode as well if you want to. And you can see here when the asphalt, it's really good quality, how smooth the car is running. I definitely like it. Plus this new automatic gearbox is doing such a good job. It's changing the gears really fine. It's really fine setup. Even though it's the same engine, I feel like it's different because they set it up different. And with this new transmission, it's lovely. I don't know if there are here. You see over those big bumps, then you feel a little bit stiffer. But small to medium bumps is super good. Bigger bumps, then you feel a little bit stiffer. But there are so many things to, I don't know if it's something that I try to think about, something that I don't like about the car. It's hard to find something, because I have to keep in mind also the price when I think about different things, you know. But yeah, in general it's really good. There are so many things that I like about the car, like the steering wheel, the seats. I love the seats. The visibility is great. The steering feeling and the setup that they give you, the pedals, the gear shifter, the gearbox, it's also great. I don't know, it's a pretty good car in general. It's really good. You can see even this in roundabout, the turning circle, it's good. You turn it really easy. You don't have to struggle too much in order to turn it around. It's easy to drive around in the city. You have good visibility in the mirrors. Autopilot work great, and safety features you saw before. I think it's probably one of the best car price offer ratio on the market in this segment, in this class. That's for sure. Nothing to say, really. Now we have 6.9 liter. The consumption is going lower, but we didn't get too much traffic, and as I said, probably today we won't have too much traffic. The streets are almost empty. Now here is the test of the suspensions. Yeah, these sound really good, man. These sounds good quality. You don't hear too much rackle or things from the suspension, so that means they're pretty good. Pretty good quality. Now 6.9 liter consumption. Until now it's pretty good for a pure petrol, but yeah, the conditions were almost perfect. We almost had perfect conditions. Hear the gearbox changing at low speeds. This is where they make most of the improvements. Here it's where you really feel the difference. Lovely. Also, the car have more space in the trunk than before, like 44 liters more. And you have the seats up, and if you fold down the seats you get 200 liters more, which is quite impressive. Drive a little bit more so we can definitely see the consumption on long term, so that's why I tried to make the trip a little bit longer. Too bad that it's not a mild hybrid or full hybrid, so when you brake to recuperate some energy. But yeah, that's why I tell you I can't wait to see the plug-in hybrid. That will be really interesting, because until now we have 6.8 liter consumption. That's not bad at all. This is pretty good. This is really good. And it goes around the corners pretty well. It has a good turning circle. It's easy to drive, it's smooth to drive, it's beautiful inside. I really like the dashboard. I really think it's a fantastic car for the price that they offer. And let's don't forget that you have 7-year warranty or 150,000 kilometers, plus you have free service check-in every year, once per year, and you have free assistance as well. I definitely think it's a great deal. It's really hard to beat this offer. you can see at low speed, when you turn the signals, only at low speed the car will activate this camera. If you have higher speeds, it won't be activated, the side camera. So you have to have under 20 kilometers per hour or under 10 or something like that. Let's see, let's finish up around here. And I want to show you also the 360 degrees camera, and then 6.9 liter consumption, so it's pretty good. I would say it's pretty good. Let me park it around here, just like that. Go in reverse, super simple, press. I like the fact that even the selector, it's well positioned here, it's in perfect position. You have bird eye view, you have these lanes assist. It's so easy to park it, and the visibility, it's perfect. I get good around with these cameras. I understand them really good. They're really understandable. In some cars you don't really understand because they are too wide, and sometimes you can understand the position of the car, but with this car I think it's perfect. And also you have this wide camera on the side which help you see all the line, so you can see what happened around left and right. It's cool, it's cool, it's definitely cool. I really like it. 6.9 liter consumption, you can see right there for the 20 kilometers. I think it's pretty good for the car and for the engine. I will stop for a while. The engine was not warm before. I didn't drive the car. It's for the first time today when I drive the car with you in the video, and I think it's pretty good. But we didn't have traffic. We didn't have a lot of traffic, so with a lot of traffic probably we will get 1 liter more. And I didn't drive with the climatic system on, so the climatic system was off all the time. So that's really important, because with the climatic system you can add another liter for the consumption, and with the traffic probably another liter. But we have to test that. Probably, I hope I can test it also in a crowded day in the city, probably tomorrow. I hope I can do that. But guys, that was the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't miss out the other videos. If you want to see the full review, if you want to see the test drive in the nighttime and all other information, definitely check out the other videos. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. If you want to see the car, buy the car, test drive the car, check out the Chin group. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. So they are super nice. You can test drive the car, buy the car from them. Definitely check them out. That was all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. That will help me a lot. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.